Today's adventure with Aunt Becky is going to be trapping for some skunks. So the other day I let the dogs out in the morning and I almost got sprayed myself trying to get the dogs back away. So to that end, we're going to set some dog proof traps and I'll show you how those work here in a minute. But Sweet White Chocolate's helping out today, being the cameraman. And we're going to show you how we do this, and we're going to set 3 or 4 and get them done. So these are some T-posts that my son made as anchors to the traps, because once the trap gets sprung and it catches either a raccoon or a skunk or whatever, larger animals will can and do come by and take the prey out of it. It's easy for them because basically they're sitting duck. So first thing I do is loop around so they don't carry it off. But this is our trap, kind of small. And this is our tool for setting or for releasing. If we got an animal that we didn't want to trap, then we can use this tool to release as well. So when we set these, your tool goes over the spring and under the bar. I don't know if you can see that. And then you'll just press down and your latch falls right in line there. And then I'm gonna center it a little more. And then just kind of let go. So now we have our trap set. And we'll just stick it here. I always use a block of wood across the top so I keep my hand away from it, even though there's no way I could get caught unless I stick my finger down in the hole or through the spring. And I'm not doing either one of those, so we should be good. We're gonna bait them with some stuff that Sweet White Chocolate made up last year. And this is some candy corn, some dog food, some bacon bits, some M&Ms. I don't know if you can see down in there. Some M&Ms. We've used marshmallows or, you know, just whatever it is that the critter you're looking for is gonna try to get. Something they like to eat. But then we fill it up to just right at the lever. We're not trying to feed them. We're just trying to draw them in and get them trapped. And then if you do have an animal that you might not want to get trapped, you can always take a tin can and you can stick that down over your trap like so. And it kind of protects it. It'll keep water out of it depending on what you might be using for bait. But we don't care about the rain, so we're not going to use those today. So anyhow, that's what we're doing today. Hopefully we'll be able to get some of these skunks trapped and we'll be able to dispatch them with the 22 or 410 or whatever we got handy, and we'll be able to keep our dogs and the neighbors' dogs from getting sprayed. So have a good day, kids. See you later.